And I had better go and put an announcement up. Do you want to ping in the LFG and see if anyone else wants to join us?
No, I'm not used to the keyboard. Typing in the new keyboard yet.
Come on, Seribot, do your thing. Thank you. Now I've been seeing my CPU has been acting up and like it's spiking a lot, so if that causes stream performance issues I might turn the VTuber model off today. But
that's what's always the case for me. I can never stream 14 with my model.
Yeah.
Sounds like we might be having the similar issue.
It's like sometimes it's okay, but other times it it's like it depends on what else is going on in the background. Anyway, so on over to the game.
Where do we unlock it?
Oh god, I did not look up where it is. Let me take a look at the lodestone and see what it says on there.
I'm gonna take a guess it's Elvis because that's where we saw the cutscene with a little bit.
Nope. It starts in Old Charlian.
Makes sense. Everything's gonna be there.
Well then, let's go.
Need to change to Sage. So it should be right next to the Baldessian Arsenal. Annex. Baldessian Arsenal. Nah!
There it is, Crystal from Beyond.
Baldessian Annex. Baldessian Annex.
Oh yeah. I was just gonna walk there, you know? Oh well.
It's slow. Nem GG.
Nem GG. Nem GG.
GG. There it is.
Oh, the Crystal from the Beyond.
Was expecting your arrival.
It appears my calculations were correct. I knew that at this very spot I would encounter none other than Emil, the hero who saw us through the final days. So certain was I of my math that I stood here for... Well, let's not concern ourselves with that. I am Nemgigi, assistant to one Professor Claudian. We work at the Aetioscope to observe the ethereal sea and delve into its myriad mysteries. Some mysteries, though, are beyond even our capabilities to unravel. The strange crystal we but recently discovered, for instance, defies our every conjecture. You've been to the center of the star and far beyond it. However, so we hope that you may see something in this crystal that we academics do not. I beg you lend us your well-traveled eye at Aporia. Professor Claudian will be eagerly awaiting your arrival.
Oh my god.
Oh geez, there's a lot of people here.
Cutscene time.
Greetings, Emil, and welcome to my humble laboratory. I am sure Nimgigi has already told you plenty about us, but allow me to introduce myself personally. I am Claudian, leader of this little research collective. I must admit, I have been nervous about this meeting ever since Nimgigi set out to find you. For a researcher in my field, there is no greater an honor than to meet the first man in history to traverse the ethereal sea and return to tell the tale. The professor often speaks at length of your deeds. Often and at length of your deeds. But he has no small number of achievements to his own name. He has peered deeper into the ethereal sea than any other in Charlian, and the breadth of his knowledge is peerless. Peerless, perhaps, but for a single man, we must seize this precious opportunity to learn what we can from him, and perhaps crack this conundrum that has stumped the three of us for moons. It was we who peered into the fathomless sea from the anti-tower in the Dravanian hinterlands. There we spoke with Hydaelyn and learned of the fate that would befall this star, the final days. Soon thereafter, all research was moved to Labyrinthos, and through the Aetioscope did we continue our vigil. As impressive a work as the device is, however, it can glimpse but a fraction of the sea's infinite depths. Which brings us to the matter at hand. Not long after the Exodus was declared, we recovered an unusual crystal shard during a routine observation. It appeared before us suddenly, as if propelled to the surface by some unknown force. We found that it possessed an ethereal density that exceeds that of normal crystals by orders of magnitude, and its shape resembles nothing which occurs in the natural world. It was made, not formed.
You think it's one of the crystals from that Graham made?
Maybe. Unfortunately, that was the extent of the information we could glean before we were forced to turn our focus towards the Exodus. The crystal was very nearly forgotten amidst the sudden upheaval. But thanks to the efforts of a certain someone, that crisis is now behind us, and we are free to resume our research. Thus did we decide to seek you out, the dauntless adventurer who delved into the unknown and beheld its innermost secrets. And now we would have you see for yourself.
Apparently many people can't join because the item level is 565 and, well, people are not geared.
Oh, that is quite a high requirement. Here is the crystal in question. If it resembles aught you have encountered before, even by the smallest degree, please say so. It's a Constellation Crystal.
I've never seen those. Oh no, I have. Ah, it's one of the crystals from the convocation.
Yeah, it's one of the convocation crystals. I know of someone who bears a similar crystal.
I choose the first one.
As I thought, you do know what this is. Please tell me everything.
No.
I see. The Ascians used these to transfer their memories to new vessels. Fascinating indeed. It was plain that this crystal was special somehow, but this revelation surpasses even my more considerable expectations. Similar artifacts have appeared throughout the ages, memories of martial techniques manifested as crystalline shards on the battlefield, or storied stones passed from master to student. A comparison between said artifacts and this crystal may prove a fruitful first step in unveiling its true nature. What do you think, Professor? Seeing memories, windows through which we can gaze upon the convocation of 14. Unlike the crystal in Emil's story, this one does not bear the mark of the convocation. Who then could these memories belong to? And more importantly, why were they stored in this particular shard? More importantly still, why was it set adrift on the ethereal sea? Professor Claudian! Yes? I'm well aware that contemplation is the key to breakthrough, but there is a propriety to consider. We have a guest, one you invited explicitly. Must we do this every time? What? Ah, yes, of course, our guest. Terribly sorry, I do so easily find myself unmoored by the tides of rumination. Perhaps a more engaging use of your time with us would be for you to take up that crystal. If indeed there are memories stored within, they may reveal themselves to you upon contact. Titties of rumination. Oh my god. Hello.
Titties. Sometimes I make that confusion as well.
Touch the crystal.
Oh.
It glows. If anyone, message, come, pandemonium, please.
Come.
Faces, grave threat, star, in danger.
Something about a panda?
That expression does not bode well. What did you see? I'm doing alright, Ellie. Pandemonium. 'Tis not a word I have heard before. If my knowledge of the ancient tongue serves me, it means all demons. Not a name that inspires optimism, all things considered.
All demons for me.
In the event that another star-shattering cataclysm is in fact bearing down upon us, I would have the aforementioned examples of crystallized memory to hand. Ninjiji, Rusinord, I entrust their procurement to you. If there are more memories to be extracted from this crystal, we will find them. As for you, Emil, there is a person I would have you seek, the one who has delivered so dire a warning. Your story tells us that this crystal could very well have been made by one of the ancients. If that is the case, then discerning the nature of this pandemonium would require a trip far into the past, to an era before the Sundering. I know of only one individual capable of such feat, The very hero who traversed time to prevent the world's doom. I must confess, the tales people tell of your adventures beggar belief, and their veracity has been a subject of much debate among my peers. After today's meeting, however, there can be no doubt in my mind that every incredible exploit is a fact. So I ask you now, return to the past, find out what and where Pandemonium is, and if we need to be concerned by this message. Thank you. For the time being, you should keep the crystal in your possession. I do not think you have seen the last of its memories, and more may be drawn out as you approach their source. Safe travels, and may we meet again soon to share our findings.
Oh, they're making us go to Northrend. Just take us directly to Elpis. The Docile Gate. Another wall of people.
Hardly surprising.
No, there's not many people.
That's just a generic dialogue, so I'm not going to read that one out.
Interacting. Off we go.
If receives this message.
If Warrior of Light receives.
Come, Pandemonium, quickly.
No.
Help.
Gross. Oh, what the hell?
Ugh, rough landing.
Makes sense that we shouldn't be back here, because when we got help from Elidibus, he said it was only like one chance only.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ugh.
we knocked into somebody.
Could it be? No, of course not. Apologies, but for the briefest moment I thought you to be a dear friend of mine. I realize now that such a notion is preposterous. He's a child. He told me a falling star would appear before me, and I suppose you must be it. Truth be told, I did not expect the expression to be so literal. Emis.
Wait. Was the name Elidibus a name from the convocation, or was that their actual name?
Elidibus was the name of the convocation seat. So if this is Elidibus, this must be from before he took the seat, because look at his mask. It's not the convocation mask. Ah, apologies for not introducing myself properly. My name is Themis. As you can see by my bare face, I am not one of Elpis's observers. Rather, I am come here on an assignment, which has been more or less routine up until this very moment. You certainly do know how to make an entrance. I must wonder what brought you here, for it is plain you do not belong here, or any place I know, for that matter. I'm also here on an assignment.
I want to see what he says with the first one.
Are you here to investigate pandemonium, perchance? It would not surprise me if we should share a purpose.
Can I read mine?
Go ahead.
It appears my initial impression was not so preposterous after all. I did not know my friend had such a unique familiar at his disposal.
So the next line.
If we are here at... Sorry, I wasn't sure, but I think it continues with the same. If you're here at Assem's behest, then I believe I can hazard a guess as to your purpose. You are here to investigate pandemonium, yes?
If so, yep, we may be able to help one another. But first, might I trouble you to explain how you came to collide with my skull? I see. I believe that dispels any major doubts I had concerning your intentions. Apologies for being so intrusive, but you must understand this is an uncommon occurrence. I shall pry no further, for I am well aware that we all have secrets we must keep. However, if I may, I would very much like to take a look at this crystal of yours. Helping fancy speaking twinks. Oh my god, Ali.
You don't call him a twink because it said boy. So I don't think that's appropriate.
Fascinating. While I cannot say much as to what it contains, it is clear that there are memories stirring within. Memories that speak of something gravely amiss in pandemonium. The facility extends beneath Elpis, and is overseen by the words of La Habrea.
Oh.
It houses those creations that are highly valued as research subjects, and highly dangerous to the star. Naturally, it is strictly guarded, and under constant surveillance. Several days ago, however, an unnatural shift in the flow of its surrounding ether was detected. Soon thereafter, all communications from Pandemonium ceased. I am here as representative of an organization that works directly with the Convocation, and have been tasked with investigating this incident. Now that there is some measure of transparency between us, might I offer a suggestion as to what we should do next?
Oh, materia. Level 9. Critical hit.
So if this is Elidibus,
Oh,
during the course of your investigation you may discover valuable artifacts. These can be exchanged for equipment by speaking with Milene and Aporia, or, well, yeah, let me see.
I thought it was going to be something different.
So if this is Elidibus, before he became a member of the, before he became the emissary, it would go a ways to explaining a few things, because you remember when we met his, like, his soul in the Crystal Tower before we first came to Elpis? There was a moment where he was like, it looked like he got stunned for a moment, and then it was when he said, "Wait, I remember that you were there." I think it's a case of this is when we met him. This is when he knows that we were there.
Makes sense, yeah.
And okay.
Our family's there. Demis is eager to commence the investigation into Pandemonium. You can continue, sorry.
Now then, my proposal is a simple one. Let us journey to Pandemonium together. Our destination is the same, and I suspect the arrangement would work to our mutual benefit. Besides, I should have no trouble gaining us both access. I do hope you agree. I'd be loath to part ways from the falling star I had been waiting so long for. Originally, I had planned to conduct my investigation with the friend I mentioned earlier. He had also noticed the anomaly near Pandemonium, so it only seemed natural that we should investigate it together. However, he eventually decided that it would be unwise for us both to go. If two members of our organization were seen poking our heads about restricted facilities, it could raise questions, you see. I decided to go alone, but he left me with these words: "Fear not, for in my absence the star shall fall before you." While I could not comprehend his meaning at the time, I believe I now understand. He does have a way of being right about these things. He giggled. Even so, his hints of what to come are generally more cryptic. I suppose I should have kept my gaze to the heavens. Suffice it to say that I am grateful for your presence either way. As for the matter at hand, we must first gain permission from the words of La Habrea for entry into Pandemonium. There ought to be a speaker waiting at Anagnosis.
We can just fly there. It's up north. Sorry, west.
And we knew that Elidibus was likely friends with Azem before he became the Heart of Zodiac. So this also makes sense from that side of things. What a fascinating etheric signature. In accordance with the Convocation's request, the two of you have been granted leave to observe Pandemonium. I shall register your aether for the records. From this point on, you may freely come and go from Pandemonium as you please. Now that was a painless process. I take this as a sign that we were meant to conduct our investigations together. Of course, while you have been permitted entry into the facility, the specimens housed inside must be handled with the utmost care. You are to heed the warder's instructions at all times. Those who conduct their work within Pandemonium are called warders for their role with respect to the creatures within. Generally, creations that pose a threat to the safety of the star must be undone. However, the words of La Habrea has deemed certain such creations as worthy of further study, interring them within the facility. Those who spend their days in Pandemonium are not merely researchers. They must work tirelessly to ensure that none of their subjects slip their shackles. For all intents and purposes, the place is a dungeon. Perhaps such a comparison arouses frightful imagery, but Pandemonium is a frightful place. I know not the purpose of your investigation, but if you discover aught that merits a report, pray do so with utmost haste. Master La Habrea shall guide us upon the proper course of action from there. Then I take it that means you have detected nothing amiss as of late. The warders have reported nothing that would cause alarm. Minor fluctuations in ether have been observed, but surely Master La Habrea would have acted if there were anything worth worrying about. I see. It appears La Habrea is kept well abreast of the goings-on here, then. Well, of course, it's his words. I hope I am not overstepping my boundaries by asking, but you seem to be quite familiar with Master La Habrea. Do you know him?
Oh,
know
the
him?
stories I could tell.
We've met. Know him? We've met. That a mere familiar would have the honor to meet Master La Habrea. He is not known to easily afford others his time, so you must be extraordinary indeed to be granted even a moment of it. Regardless, while I doubt I need to tell you this, he is of the convocation. Take care that your actions do not hinder his work. And with that, we are free to make our way to Pandemonium. The naos that will take us there is on the eastern bank of Leth. Let us delay no further.
Ooh,
Oops.
kind of far. Oh, let me.
Oh my god, there's a player that's literally called Comcast Service. Oh my god. I think we'll be able to grab Kitty at least, because Kitty says he's going to be unlocking them after grabbing his last accessory.
Yeah. And that means that Beric might not be able to join us.
Oh yeah, because he's only just... How did he finish the story?
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah,
The gear.
yeah, the gear requirement is an issue. I had to contain my surprise for the sake of appearances, but is it true that you two have met La Habrea in the flesh? I find you more fascinating by the moment. Still, I shall refrain from asking too many questions. Secrets will make our journey all the more intriguing. We shall come to know each other in time, I wager, or else why would fate have orchestrated our meeting? In any case, let us be off. Truth be told, this will be my first time beholding the fabled pandemonium with my own eyes. Here's to a new adventure, eh? Let's go.
I'm scared. Oh, edgy.
This feels very Kingdom Hearts.
It's Halloween Town.
It is much as I feared. The speaker seemed in such high spirits that for a moment I thought the ethereal irregularity not nearly so grave a portent as I had imagined. Alas, 'twas a fleeting and vain hope. To gaze upon this complex network of chains and wards, the untrained eye might not sense anything awry. No effort has been spared in making this place impenetrable. Even the finest of masterworks is not without its flaws, however. Someone, or something, is tampering with the protections. It is working from within, eroding them from the inside out. Fear not, there is no immediate danger. I reinforced what protections I could the moment we arrived. Oh! Hey kitty. This will not put an end to whatever is occurring, but it shall at least serve to slow its progress. One small victory, though the road ahead of us is yet long. Yes, powerful forces are at work here. Silence in the air speaks volumes. While I did not expect a bustling facility, I see not a single warder. Our first course of action should be to seek one out, wherever they may be. However, there is something you must know. The magic I wove upon entering requires my constant awareness. That is to say, if we are forced to fight, I cannot risk joining you in battle. Should I lose focus, Pandemonium's protections will rapidly crumble before the force assailing them. Were there another way, I would gladly choose it. But let us at least be grateful that neither of us is here alone, trapped in hopeless circumstances. If we should fail to find a peaceable solution, then I hope that I can rely on your strength to see us through. Hand on hip. Of course, you have my promise. Thank you for offering your help so willingly. If weapons are drawn, I hope to be able to lend at least a touch of magical support.
Sounds like there's gonna be an instance. Hope not. Hope I'm wrong.
Creation magics do have their uses in that regard. I had it in mind to use your aether as basis for illusory allies that will fight at your side. Perhaps 7 shall do. Not exactly an army, but by the looks of you, a formidable band nonetheless. Oh, so that's how they explain how you get party members in here. Then so shall it be. Now what, I wonder, awaits us in Pandemonium's pitiless halls?
the first one already unlocked? Just for jealous.
The first circle.
Can we move around here?
Oh, looks like
Where
we
are you?
can. It's an instanced area.
What? Why is it not like the other one? Like the other ones are not instanced.
I think part of it is because it's like, from a lore perspective, you're supposed to be the only ones here. Can I walk through these doors? Or is it blocked? Let's take a look. Oh, I can walk through. Can I walk through this one? I can walk through that one. This area is quite big. You're already gonna love this raid. I think it's very Kingdom Hearts.
I kind of disappointed that the theme that's not playing right now. Hopefully when we are able to get inside, it plays, but I'm sad that it's not playing the Pandemonium from Final Fantasy 2.
Oh. Maybe it'll play at some point. Well, there are 3 wings, probably. Or there should be at least 3 wings, so maybe they'll use it at some point. You were thinking Castlevania? Yeah, that works too.
Yep.
Alright, let's grab Kitty then. Gingerbread job crystals. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh god, the low poly grapes thing apparently got patched.
Yeah.
I was like,
no.
Apparently that it was an asset from Final Fantasy XI.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that explains a few things, but also that meme wasn't very long-lived, was it? Literally like 2.5 weeks and it's gone. It's like the low poly rock.
Gosh, we lost it so fast.
Remember that it lived. Trying to take away our memes. Memes never die. Okay, I'm gonna quickly message in the link shell and see if there's anyone who wants to.
Now we have access to raids. The discovery of a crystal born from the far reaches, the hero sea and the desperate plea contained within lead you once more to Elpis, where your trajectory quite literally collides with that of a young man named Themis. Like you, he is here for answers, seeking the source of an etheric disturbance culminating in loss of contact with that jail housing the ancient's most dangerous creations. It is this place, this pandemonium, into which you now descend.
Alright, I've put a message in the link shell. I'm just gonna quickly grab something.
Yeah.
Currently farming tomes to do said raids. Yeah.
Apparently everyone's geared.
No one was really expecting the gear requirement to be as high as it is, I guess. So basically, since today is Yule, and it's like my family's like tradition to like do gifts and stuff on Yule rather than on Christmas Day. I got given like a bag of filled with all sorts of different candies and stuff. So that's what I've got right now. I've got a couple of candies.
What kind of candies? What kind of candy?
Well, the one that I've just eaten is called like a refresher. It's like a chewy sweet that has like this like sherbet filling in it. Oh,
Streaks. Temperature went down to 8 degrees again, and right now it's 23.
oh dear.
22. And it seems like it'll go down again to 8 in the morning, like at 6 a.m., 5 a.m. And then on Christmas, it's gonna be like 30 degrees. And then it'll go down.
That sort of fluctuation sounds like absolute hell.
It is, and that's why I've been sniffing and coughing a lot. Because that's my reaction to being cold and being hot and being cold and being blah, 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 blah.
Right. I don't remember. Is Streaks in our Discord?
I don't know.
The icing is yeah, I'm not sure he's actually in our Discord. Just a sec.
Okay.
Hello.
Tegu.
Yes, it is me, the Tegu. Yeah, I don't know if Streaks has an is in the Discord, so maybe I should just send him a. Oh,
Hello.
do I?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I was looking for the server. Like, God.
Stored away, all dusty and stuff.
Yeah. Have you guys done any of the fights yet?
Nope.
No, this is the first one. We just unlocked.
We're going in
Okay.
blind.
Nice. I did them a little bit earlier, but I'm gonna just watch the chaos.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Hopefully it's not too chaotic.
Well, I think we're not going to be getting anyone else for the moment.
We have people who want to do them, but they are gearing up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. I guess I'll cue us in.
Let's go.
Yeah. Well, Kitty said BRB, so I don't know if Kitty's back.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
There you go. He's back.
All right. Ready, check? Oh yeah, we're Reggie.
I'm having a co-healer. Yay.
Oh wait, do I have a... Okay, I'm the only tank here.
My hands are cold.
I'm so happy the normal raids are in Alpes.
Oh, by the way, something about that I noticed with Genshin is that apparently they've changed publishers. It's no longer directly published by MiHoYo. It's now got like another company that's doing the publishing. Apparently, the reason for that is because it's like a shell company that MiHoYo has set up in Singapore or something. So that they can avoid the like Chinese censorship laws.
Wait, that's genius.
Yeah. That's what Moy was telling me the other day, that they were gonna change so that they are not being hauled back from censorship.
So that so that Chinese law can't forbid them from making girly men.
Yeah. We stand twins.
We're looking at you, Venti.
I'm sad though that probably
There
means
it
we're still not
is.
going to get any bars. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go with the first circle. Please don't have like weird names besides like Asphodelus, because I struggle so much telling apart the ones from the Omega race.
Hmm. You're
also
still
the ones
hoping for
from-
Cyrus? Cyrus doesn't have a vision though.
Oh no, my dad's calling me. Bueno. ¿Qué pasó? Back.
Welcome back. As far as you know, you can get a vision anytime in your life. Yeah, that's true.
Here it comes. The world sundered. Music. Give me the music. Oh. Run.
Oh my god, everyone, this is a good scene. Oh, it's gonna be fun.
I'll save them. I must.
Huh? Just like that. Wait, he's odd?
Whoa, I just like roared. What the hell?
Ooh. Hello, candidate. For drawing. Very big and wide. Eric Tonios.
Like Eric Thickios.
It's like Eric and then Tonio. Interesting music. Oh god. I have the music down. Let me turn it on. Jailer's flail. Oh.
I see. It's the side that glows. Well, like, the side that he's swinging.
Yeah, the side of the chain. Interesting music. Orders wrath. Okay, just one more. Oh, it follows someone.
I think that follows the off tank. Oh, and they're fucking dead.
I got him. Yellow's flail. Get out of there. Heavy hand.
That's a tank buster.
Okay.
Ice and flame.
Hot spell. Overwhelmed by power of fire. This area has 2. Isis. Cold spell.
Ah, I see. You need to swap to sides to get hit by fire and the opposite. I see.
I need ice now.
It's kind of like the temperature control thing in Delubrum.
That's cool. Order Strat, I think it's a room wide. Ooh. Got him. Shining cells. It's gonna push us back.
Oh, like the tiles are green and red on the floor.
Aetherition. I'm gonna guess the green is Aether, so sand on red. Nope, it was the opposite. Oh, Aether chain, not Aether. It's glowing. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Look at the glow. You need to look at the glow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right, go to green.
red.
Oh, I need to go this side because of the flail. I see.
Oh wait. Oh, there was a flail. God dang it.
Right, he's gonna do red. He's gonna attack red again. Wow. This is a kind of a nice fight, I guess.
You need to get close. Okay, that's always the off target.
Always targets the off tank, yeah. He's attacking greens.
And the right side too. Slam shot.
Excuse me.
Interference. Oh, it's different.
This again.
Oh! Oh, I thought it was gonna do the thing already. It does like a little animation first and then it explodes. I thought by the time the cast bar completed, it was gonna be do the thing.
Yeah. He's going to attack the left side.
Can you res me, Han? Because Kitty, I don't think Kitty.
Oh, he's got it. He got you. Oh god, my mana's out of balance. Okay, it's fine now. I'm back in balance. New weapon type rumors in Genshin? No, I haven't heard about it. I hope we get staffs. Or staves, whatever you... Oh, this again. He's attacking reds. And left side. He's attacking the right side now.
Okay, it doesn't always attack the main town.
But it seems that the stack marker, if they survive, will always go after the person who gets pushed back. That kind of reminds me of Susano. Attacking reds.
Higher and left. Go left. That's for me. Oh, I'm sorry, Kitty. I just removed your shields.
Hence, dual shield healers is kind of a pain. And temperances again. I am ice. So I want to go over here.
Depending on what he's gonna do. Change sides. Kitty can change sides. No, Kitty.
It looks like you have enough time to move, even if you don't.
What's the point? Okay, probably in the Savage. That's gonna do it immediately.
It's probably going to be in the Savage where it would matter more.
Look at that, we're playing baby mode.
Oh god. Oh god.
Pocket sand. I should like make a threat in like party chat on like an auto timer or something where like it's saying like 10 seconds. I'm going to use my limit break in 10 seconds, melees. Either you use it or I will, and prepare to get blinded. But yeah,
for letting
nice.
me know so I can rescue you.
Now you're all gonna get Thanos snapped out of existence because technically you're not real. I'm going to try. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get an accessory. So I'm gonna roll for one of the rings.
The item level should be 580. So
yeah, that's exactly what I want to get. A ring.
Wouldn't it be better to? Oh wait, the ring.
Yeah.
So unsung ring. Dang it.
All right. Well, I didn't get one, so I'm gonna try and get the top.
Do you think the body is the body's not gonna be higher, right? Is it, or is it gonna be 580?
Everything will be 580.
Okay, so then we should be getting also body gear, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you need 4 tokens.
have-
I didn't get the body.
got
So.
Yeah, I think you're gonna need to get 4.
I got the
And-
gauntlets.
It already told me that I'm not gonna. So we can't roll on anything else, right?
Yeah, we
anymore.
can't roll in anything else for the rest of the week. It'll reset on Tuesday next week.
Okay.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready to talk to Themis.
Talking to him now.
What? That was a thrilling display, and if I may be so vaunting, the warriors I spun from your ether fought even more splendidly than I had anticipated. I suppose they were cut from excellent cloth after all. We should wait until this man regains his senses. He wears the robes of a warder, and I would be very curious to know what drove him to attack us a sight unseen.
I wonder, so he was able to call forth the enemies, the friends from us, right?
Something like that, I think.
Because if I believe that's Asem's power.
Kind of. Emil,
No.
he stirs. What came over me? It's coming back to me. My mind was filled with a storm of desperation, anger. I leapt at you, though I knew naught of your intentions. Pray accept my apologies, and my thanks. Had you not knocked some sense back into me, I may have fallen upon someone less capable of defending themselves. I am Ericthonios, a warder of Asphodelos, Pandemonium's highest layer, and the place we're in now. One must wonder why you were so desperate to keep us out. What is happening in Pandemonium? The creations interred within Asphodelos have been set free, and stalk its halls to no end but violence. That is not good, to say the least. Has this ever happened before? No, never. Each level of Pandemonium is under charge of a key ward who keeps strict control over the most minute aspects of their domain. They're selected with great care, and their loyalty to Master La Habrea is absolute. Yet something has gone terribly wrong. Try as we might to hold the line, the chaos within is overwhelming. I hardly realized that I had become separated from my colleagues. I remember a chorus of whispers assailing my senses, and afterwards only flashes of rage and fury. Then blackness, from which I awoke to find that whatever had overcome me was gone. I see. Your senses may have been muddled by magics that affect the mind. Perhaps the selfsame ones that saw you separated from the other warders. Hey, 87. Whatever had taken hold of me, thank you for releasing me from its clutches. That you've come here from the surface must mean some word of our plight has reached the outside world. If you know anything that may help, pray tell. Horror among horrors. So Pandemonium's protections are indeed being dismantled from within. By the same individual, or individuals, that released its captives and set them upon you, no doubt. Such knowledge avails us little, however, if we cannot ascertain their identity. Themis, was it? You said you worked for an organization under the auspices of the Convocation. Were they to receive word of what has transpired here, what measures would they take?
Hello.
Oh, sorry. Ali asked a question in the chat. Is this the earlier boss? Because if he is, I'll defeat no boss in 14 if I ever... I get, yeah. Doubtless they would consider this place to be a lost cause. Pandemonium's ties to the outside world would be severed. Or perhaps it would be wiped from existence entirely. As I thought, were the creatures to escape into the outside world, there would be untold carnage. The words of La Habrea would never risk that, despite what value the research subjects may hold. All the more reason to work with haste. If we can't expect further help, then it falls upon me to save the others. I'll not leave them behind. You would go alone? I won't leave the other warders to face certain doom. I know they fight for their survival even now. They wouldn't abandon their duty. That they would see the creatures return to their cells at all costs. And so I must do the same. Themis, I know that the request I'm about to make of you is a monumental one, but please, say not a word of this to the convocation until I've been given a chance to set things right. Forgive my rudeness, Ericthonios, but my decision cannot be swayed by emotion. You would only be consigning yourself to an early death. Strength of resolve alone cannot win in the face of overwhelming odds. That being said, our investigation has only just begun, and we would be remiss to turn back ere we've made an exhaustive survey, so, for the time being, there is slightly more than resolve to rely upon. I knew you would be all too eager to join us. Each moment since you fell from the skies has been more interesting than the last. More and more you remind me of my dear friend. Which goes some way toward encouraging me that this matter will yet reach a satisfactory conclusion. So you agree to help? For the moment, our goals align. The protective magics of Pandemonium yet hold, so for the moment time is in our favour. Let us proceed upon the course you and Emil have set us upon. Themis and Emil, yes? Thank you. The warders owe you a great debt already. We shall be glad to have someone familiar with Pandemonium's halls by our side. A party of 3 is ever so much more entertaining than a pair of 2. Now, let us turn our attention to rescuing your colleagues. Perhaps it would be wise to approach the gates, in case any have followed you out.
Oh, we are inside? I know. Talking to Ericthonius.
Under the surface.
Ericthonius is peering into the depths of Pandemonium.
Not a sound can be heard from within, which means neither creature nor warder has made it this far. We should begin forming a plan to save them at once. Forgive me if I misunderstand, but do you mean to rescue the warders and creations both? Naturally. Although they may be dangerous, they're valuable research subjects. I wouldn't see our labor, our untold hours of study go to waste. I dare say La Habrea would smile to hear you say such a thing. That is, if we had cause to report this incident to him. Smile? I'm not sure his face is capable of such warmth. Wow.
Wow. Roasted.
So you have met him before? I was under the impression he rarely visited Pandemonium.
A while of just shook it.
I have, yes. My mentor was the previous head of this facility. That is to say, Lahapre's predecessor in the position of chief keyword. Her name was Athena, and she was a researcher with the words. 'Twas she who appointed me to this position, in fact. I see. I did not know there was a chief keyword before La Habrea. Your motivation to save your research subjects is not entirely driven by duty to the words, then. You wish also to preserve the work of your mentor. You've the right of it. I'm lacking in ideas how to go about that, however. I'm a mere warder. I cannot wield internment magics. But of course I could hardly expect you to be versed in the magics we use here. If you recall, during our battle earlier I bound you in ethereal shackles. Interment is a more refined and powerful magic based upon the same principles. While both are used to keep our subjects docile, only the keyword of each tier is permitted to use internment. Even if I were allowed, I lack the aptitude to use the spell to any notable effect. Fascinating. I have some knowledge of these forms of spellcraft, actually. La Habrea himself established their foundation, if I recall. While shackles are meant to bind an object in place for a short time, internment freezes the very space around it for as long as the caster wills. Indeed, while the illusory beings you summoned in our fight suggested as much, I see your knowledge of magic is vast. Perhaps you've already mastered the art of internment, and I've been lecturing you like a child all this time. I'm afraid my knowledge ends there. I have not the precise understanding of how the invocations interact with natural laws that would be needed to cast said spells with any consistency. While I consider myself well versed in various magics, I would be ill-advised to assume the duties of keyword without instruction. That being said, if I were to learn more of internment and its inner workings, perhaps. Leave the fighting to me, you two can figure out the rest. I dare say we can do just that. Ericthonios, you implied that what prevented you from performing internment magic was a lack of magical capacity. What if I supplemented your power with my own? Would the spell succeed then? I can't say for certain. I've never heard of such a thing being done. I believe it may be our best recourse. That is, of course, assuming you can perform the initial rites and incantations flawlessly. Even the smallest misstep and we would have to start over. You needn't worry about that. I've seen the spells cast so many times that their motions have been burned into my memory. I won't disappoint. Very well. Let us work out the specifics afterwards. Once we do, we can test out our methods on one of the escaped creatures, though I suppose there is a matter of finding one. It would be foolish to rush in blindly, lest we find ourselves surrounded with naught but an untested stratagem at our disposal. Nay, I would prefer to engage a single creature that Emil could dispatch on his own if the spell were to go awry. I agree, and I may have an idea in that regard. I recall seeing the hippocampus wandering the waterways during my flight. Perhaps it's still there. Few of the subjects housed within Asphodelos are fond of water, and I believe we'll be able to engage the beast without fear of unwanted guests. Then that shall be our first target, or perhaps subject is a better term. Before we commence with the internment magics, the creature should be weakened to a sufficient degree. I believe I can trust you with that task. How was the Endwalker experience? Very good. As dependable as ever. Once you have given it a thorough trouncing, we shall bind this hippocampus with the keyword's magic. Until then, my illusions shall fight by your side. The hippocampus will be alone, but it's a daunting opponent nonetheless. Its magic warps the environment around it, and it will be at home amidst the waterways. Steel yourself for a fight. And on to the next one. Vibe check.
Did the music get louder? Or is it the same?
Cool.
Second circle. Because I don't remember the chanting and the pipe organ.
Maybe it is getting more,
Maybe it's getting extra.
Oh.
Eat.
Yeah.
I'm tired. It's a dragon.
Is it?
Ah.
It's using
It's going.
Yasmat's like skeleton.
No. Bad tank. Bad tank.
Wow, rude.
Yeah, it's been like this without any other tank. Anyways, I'm sealing this. You know that? Tank etiquette. Go away.
It's to the side.
Shake my head.
Okay, that's a shared tank buster.
Ooh,
Got an
boy.
arrow.
Oh, double boy. Ooh, god, this way.
Oh.
The face turns to the side. Careful, kitty.
I guess we have to go this way.
I think it's this corner. Oh no, it's just... Can you get Celeste? Kitty? Murky depths.
Raid wide.
Yep.
Sewage deluge.
Ew. It's gonna spray shit at us. Okay, so it floods the thingy.
Tainted flood. Delicious.
Oh, Jesus.
Kitty. Predatory sight. Doritos.
Who's gonna stack my properties? Oh, it's this. By the way, you can invuln this one.
Okay. You touched the nasty water, hon.
Yeah, I got pushed into the nasty water.
You're dying.
I'll be fine. I
Can't
got
see what it's
I got
doing.
pushed into the hippocampus bathwater.
No.
What is it doing? Oh, I see the head over there.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
I can't see, like, it's really tall. I can't really see what it's doing.
Line stack.
Coherence. Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's flood of time. So as long as you're standing in the drains or on the upper bits, it's fine.
Leave! Oh my god!
Oh.
How do you move
I get
if you're a
yours.
melee?
Oh. Okay, I'll get Kate.
No, I can't
Oh.
get him.
Okay.
Stack. Like,
Remember,
get pushed
can
to the north. Get pushed to the north.
You can invuln this if you want.
Yeah.
Makes this easier.
I'm honestly not gonna rest that person. We keep standing with the tanks.
Oh dear.
Please don't limit break time.
Yeah, I won't. Especially not at this stage. It's way too early for me to be doing that.
Okay.
Get. Yep, that shit's out.
Careful, it's dissociating.
Me too. It's just funny that it goes back ahead.
Heck. I'm gonna shortcast this one.
What are they doing?
Oh god. Oh god. It's a bit too close to conquer. There we go.
That went
It was a very-
surprisingly well.
It did. It really did.
That was a very annoying party.
I did this earlier and it was like, okay, that was so bad.
Imprisoned.
We're just playing Pokemon but with more steps.
I rolled a fucking 1 on the gauntlets.
Hate to see it.
I roll a 99.
Someone like roll on the rings, please, so that I can actually...
Wait, how come I didn't get the... I gave priority to the helmet, even though I rolled a 99 on the...
I think depends on the order.
Yeah, if you win the roll on something else first, it doesn't... yeah. That's what can kind of suck about this, because people are like, can wait to roll on certain things. I got a ring though, so I can get a second 580 ring, which is nice. I'm going to talk to Eric Thonios now.
Yeah.
I knew you that you... What? I knew that you were no mere mercenary, but to make such clean work of the hippocampus, seasoned fighters scarcely have occasion to visit Pandemonium, let alone display their skills. Mastery takes all forms indeed. Needless to say, our plan worked to perfection, no small part thanks to you two. Themis's power was more than enough to complete the interment. Spellcasting was never my strong suit, but that almost made me feel like a proper magus. Truly, having seen your abilities firsthand in your fight with Emil, I beg to disagree. Shackles is the one exception, and 'tis only because I've been forced to practice it since I was but a small child. Other magics leave me feeling completely out of my depth. Regardless, it seems luck is on my side to guide me to you. We may prove the impossible possible, after all. The fires of creation. You good for me to continue?
I already commenced.
Alright. While our success in sealing away the hippocampus is certainly heartening, the fact that we have yet to see any other warders concerns me. The keyword of Asphodelos is nothing if not cautious. Doubtless he has gathered what warders he could and retreated to a safe area. Let us hope so. It occurs to me that I know little of their keywords besides their magical prowess. Is there what more you can share? Why does he look like a persona villain? Of course. A man named Hesperus is in charge of Asphodelos. Not only does he have thorough knowledge of the creatures here, but he takes great pains to be a mentor to each of the warders under his charge. He has done much to ensure that I flourished here in spite of my ineptitude at magic, and I have always known him to be the sort of man who faces difficult decisions with unwavering composure. Furthermore, keywords are not only masters of internment, they can also bend the hallways of Pandemonium to their will with creation magics. With all this in mind, I am certain that so long as Hesperus guides them, the other warders are safe. Seriously, I think it's just the fact that he has like really glowy yellow eyes. It makes him look like a persona villain. I can see why absolute control over the environs is imperative. Had we faced the hippocampus upon arid sands instead of the waterways, I suspect the battle would have ended much more quickly. In any case, if this Hesperus is as capable and caring as you say, we would do well to seek him out as soon as we can. He has like as not taken your colleagues to a secure location. The safest place would be the innermost circle of Asphodelos. From there, they could flee to Abyssos if hard pressed. Even should they have sought safe haven within the other circles, if we make for the fourth, We ought to encounter them on the way. Indeed. And we shall gain a comprehensive understanding of the situation within Asphodelos, which will be essential in determining whether we ought to continue down to Abyssos. The rub, of course, is that I myself possess no power to bend the circles to my will. Instead, we must proceed through the central corridor, which was barred by the Phoenix, last I checked. Phoenix. I have heard this name before. A fiery bird with life eternal. Oh no.
Phoenix.
It's Phoenix. Beyond unquenchable brilliance, the perfected concepts boasts nigh boundless restorative powers, if I recall. Truly an exemplary feat of creation magics. Perfection is ever built upon the back of failure, however, and La Habrea suffered countless missteps during his experiments. And he was hardly the only one. This Phoenix will be but one of many attempts at the concept gone awry. Aye, far from evoking wonder, our Phoenix is a creature of fury and wrath, and seeks only to turn the world to ash, thus was it confined within Pandemonium. Development of the concept continued elsewhere, but as the moons turned, more and more researchers abandoned the project as an impossibility, save for La Habrea and his words. When I received word that at long last La Habrea had succeeded where so many others had failed, I was nearly overcome. Pray tell, how did the Warders of Pandemonium celebrate their master's accomplishment? I don't believe we did. The research of the words of La Habrea has little consequence to our work here, save for those rare times it charges us with a new specimen. Truth be told, I don't remember anyone making note of the occasion. But enough reminiscing. We must make ready to confront the Phoenix. While it's possible that it flew off to some other wing of Pandemonium, we would make that assumption at our own peril. Better to assume that we'll need to bring Asphodelos' most unruly subject to heel. I certainly see no reason to delay. The Phoenix's power over flame will avail it far less in a barren corridor than elsewhere, so it may well serve us to subdue it sooner rather than later.
Oh. Castlevania. That's cheating.
He looked, yeah, he did. He looked like fucking Alucard. What?
Retreat. I guessed it right.
It seems whoever is behind this can alter the space around us at will. We face an uphill battle. Impossible. If those were creation magics at work, then that means... Let us confront that reality after we have conquered the enemy in front of us. Every drop of our focus shall be required if we are to inter the Phoenix. Fucking
me
pandemonium
or-
is the Castlevania crossover dungeons. Was that?
Is it me or is it me or this is going too fast?
It does feel like it's going a lot quicker than Eden did, but then Eden had a much more significant tie-in to the events of what was going on in the first. But even then, I feel that this is going by quicker than even the previous ones, like even like Omega.
Yeah, I'm not finding this story so far any interesting.
It might pick up later, though. Maybe it's more loaded at the end of the storyline.
It was
Anyway.
interesting at the beginning. I don't know why it feels like Void Art all over again.
I think it's just because it has a very similar aesthetic so far to like.
No. I mean in the terms of like pacing.
Oh, right.
Just talk and nothing gets done.
I'm gonna need a second. I'm just let me finish gathering real quick.
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to unlock the spoiler channel.
Wait, before you do that, I do want to like establish rules because this is new content. Nothing about the normal rates can be talked yet.
Yeah.
But I do want to talk to you about that so that you can come up with rules.
Well, that's what the rules have always been, that current patch content can't be talked about, and that includes...
Well, if you're gonna unlock it, then don't just unlock it. Just unlock it and let people know that...
Yeah, that was what my plan was.
5.0. Okay. Because it seemed like you were just going to go ahead and unlock it.
Go to the pinned message and...
Also, definitely the music is getting a little bit louder.
So it's 6.01 is the current patch, right. So, jump to present. Well, I can still post in the spoiler chat, so I'm just gonna... make the post before I unlock it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Wait, shouldn't you be posting it like events and stuff, like to make it an announcement that it's been unlocked? So that you can also ping the 14 players role.
Well, my plan was to ping the 14 player role inside of spoiler chat, but maybe that's not a good idea.
Not everyone's gonna be caught up with the story, and if they enter, they can see a spoiler.
Alright then. I'll post it in events and party finding.
Yeah, please.
But let's get on with this first. I'll do it when we've got a bit of time later.
Okay. Circle. Hopefully it doesn't have Phoenix mechanics because we never saw those.
Okay.
The point.
Wait, it's got 3 heads.
Of course, it has to be edgy.
At least I'm getting a bunch of aphorisms from this. Like 40 aphorisms each time at least.
Oh boy.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
How are we supposed to know that?
You can. It tells you.
First timers.
Wow, Phoenix, what a dick move. I'm going to assume destroy the Darkened Fires. Or maybe not.
Maybe you destroy them with the AoE.
Ah, yeah, it's the AoEs.
Oh.
It's gonna hurt.
Ow.
And give us a bone stack to everyone. Right Singer Wing.
Okay.
See the middle head?
Oh.
I saw the middle head like lighting up. I don't know if that's like the towel. Or if it's just like Phoenix fire.
Oh, you got that one.
One is about to kill me. Why is nobody grabbing this Phoenix? Why is nobody...
The other tank went south for some reason. I guess because I was the one.
So I'm guessing you have to destroy them away from each other.
Yes, because they do white attacks. Okay, we got that one. Excuse me. How great was saying this?
So we don't want to be standing in those circles then.
Or you need to. I think you deal less damage if you're not. Oh. Say hello to our new friends.
Yeah, bro.
Ah.
My eye. Oh my god, thank you, Skull.
Something tells me we're gonna have to spread.
Hmm.
And I'm dead.
Sorry, I was like, I probably should have just went for the other one. I'll get the ninja. I'll get the ninja. I have enough MP to last. Oh, fuck it, that one again.
I was not paying attention.
Should we stack like the places, the things together and then move away?
Oh gosh, Darkened Fire.
I have this one.
Oh. I think I just got hit by someone else's. Either that or if you stand in the near the fire or too close to it, it hurts you. That's the one where you want to get out.
Bro. Where's the gold?
Why is that guy wearing like weathered stuff? Oh, I only just noticed that one of the people in the party was wearing like the weathered kecks and stuff. Okay, gauntlets. Oh fuck! I rolled a 20. Yeah, good luck getting that. No, need. Pass. Pass. Alright, I got a body this time. Let's go. With that, the Phoenix is shackled once more. However, there is yet the matter of this arena. As you've told us, there is but one person in Asphodelos with the ability and authority to wield such magics. Though fortunately, it appears he has saved us the trouble of finding him. Contemptible display, as befits an inferior specimen. Even so, I expected it would at least delay your advance. Imagine my surprise when I saw the chains of internment drag the phoenix back to its cage. Either the bird is even more of a failure than its creators care to admit, or you are no mean trespassers. I had hoped our suspicions were misplaced, but alas. Really does just look like fucking Alucard. Keyword Hesperus, why? Why have you brought such chaos to your beloved pandemonium? Pandemonium, pitiless, impenetrable, and utterly steadfast, unlike those charged with its keeping. What has possessed you? I don't understand. Oh, Ericthonios, must you pester me with these inane questions? Think for yourself. Surely you can muster a theory or two with that dim wit of yours. Then again, you have never been one for insight. Why Master La Habrea suffers your mediocrity I shall never understand. You may look like him, but you're not the Hesperus I know. Something has warped you too, from the inside out. The keyword I knew had compassion for all those under his charge, be they clad in robes or shackled in chains. Was that all a farce? Did you hide your contempt for us all these years? Those who are content to merely glimpse the water's surface are doomed to be dragged into its depths. You prove my opinion you prove my opinion of you more with every word. Sorry, that was bleh. My mind is clearer than it has ever been. Even now, seeing you feebly grasp for answers makes the bile rise in my throat. Ugh.
Tim.
Such wasted potential to be son to Master La Habrea, yet no more skilled with magic than a newborn babe. God, he even has like vampire fangs. Whoa. But of course, it's always about La Habrea. Silence! You are not worthy to utter his name. For once, be grateful to witness a feat beyond your meager abilities, beyond your shallow reckoning. I have slipped the surly bonds of mortality. I have become one with our mythic creations, and rid myself of imperfections. I stand upon the threshold of godhood. As a Hemithios shall I serve Master La Habrea, ever faithful unto the end of days. He shall require no other. I think not. Are you so blinded by arrogance that you have lost sight of what it means to serve? Erechthonios is more capable than you could ever know. It was thanks to his instruction that I was able to master the art of internment, both how to wield it and how to break free of it. Emil, let us quit this place. Whatever poison has corrupted Hesperus' mind, it is plain this power far eclipses our own. We must have time to gather our strength. Weaklings though they may be, it takes a singular aptitude to master interment so quickly, to say nothing of how swiftly that familiar laid low the phoenix. Regardless, their noble aims will be their undoing, where they fritter away their strength in claiming the beasts of Asphodelos. I continue my work. Even should they survive long enough to reach the heart of my domain, naught shall await them but doom. I eagerly await your arrival, Erechthonios. Even dullards have their uses. Nice glam, though. Nice outfit. Can we get that as an outfit for ourselves, please? I'm gonna talk to Themis now. My darkest suspicions have been realized. We face the keyword of Asphodelos himself. More than that revelation, however, Erechthonios worries me. He loved Hesperus for his compassion, but received naught but scorn from whatever the keyword has become. He has said little since our return. I only hope that the shock of recent events does not prove to be a death knell for his resolve. Who wards the warders? Much as I am loath to disturb Erechthonios so soon after what just occurred, I am afraid circumstances do not afford us the luxury of time. Perhaps it will do him well to speak about recent events concerning both the keyword and his father. creation of the ward which surrounds Pandemonium was an astounding feat of magical prowess, a feat accomplished by none other than La Habrea. That both my father and I can bind others in chains is perhaps the only thing that we have in common. Ah, so it is true. Aye, I'm La Habrea's son, bereft of his talent or for magics or his brilliant mind, but his son nonetheless. Surely this doesn't come entirely as a surprise to you. Nay, I had an inkling when you said you had practiced ethereal shackles since childhood, assuming you haven't been employed here. Sorry, that's you. Assuming you haven't been employed here quite that long, it had to indicate some long-held connection with La Habrea. 'Twas La Habrea that taught me how to cast ethereal shackles, but that was it. My further education was overseen by the wards of La Habrea, more specifically my mother, who was a researcher there. You did speak of Athena, chief keyword before La Habrea. She is your mother, yes? How astute. I can see now why you were chosen to lead this investigation. You've the right of it. Athena was my mother, and it was she who invited me to join her here. La Habrea had nothing to do with it. I see there is little love lost between you two. What I cannot see is why La Habrea was appointed chief keyword when another was already in place. Was in place. My mother is no longer with us. Did she return to the star? And La Habrea was all too eager to assume her responsibilities, with nary a moment spared to mourn her. What love do I owe him now, when he offered not one drop of compassion then? Ah, I see. She is no longer with us, an expression to convey the end of a life. I have only known the public face of La Habrea. While he is lauded for his ability to maintain composure in the face of unnerving circumstances, I must admit that he often comes across as cold. Apologies, but can we speak of something else? This topic isn't an easy one for me to discuss. Of course, there are more pressing matters at hand after all, namely, how to deal with Hesperus. We have yet to see the other warders. Judging by what we know, we can surmise that Hesperus has confined them somewhere beyond our grasp. And now that he is aware of our presence, he will be preparing for our next encounter. We cannot expect to face him on equal footing, quite the opposite in fact. Every moment we spend chasing after the creations is another moment Hesperus can contrive another advantage for himself. The wisest course would be to find him first and foremost. He said that he has become one with the creations. Perhaps that means he is vulnerable to internment. In theory, that should be possible. However, is it enough merely to confine him, after all he has done? I need to know why. I need to know what drove him to forsake everything he's worked for. Was it all truly so that he could serve his master? To my mind, he's merely put La Habrea's own work at risk in trade for some nebulous power. La Habrea is the chief keyword of Pit and Pandemonium. How would throwing it into disarray win his favor? It doesn't make any sense. I share your curiosity, but we must consider that our enemy has us at a disadvantage in every sense. What do you think? Should we seek to put him in fetters, or would it be too dangerous to allow him quarter? Oh my god. Mother, I've become HD. You want answers too? If you fail to confine him, I can always strike him down. I'm gonna say I want answers too. Daring as ever, I see. I know not which trials you have faced in your past, but to see you so certain is all the convincing I need. Very well, let us try Ericthonios' plan. Thank you, Emil. I believe I can shed some light on the nature of our foe. When Hesperus spoke with us, I noticed he bore the telltale fangs of the Vricolacus, a beast which feeds off the aether of its prey. Likely that is the creation Hesperus merged his essence with. And we know all too well that he can change the environment around himself at will. The battle will not be an easy one, but I believe in our victory. So he literally merged with a vampire. That's what they're telling you. Right, we're already on the last fight. This definitely feels like it's been going by faster than previous wings, or like previous raids. Incorrect Final Fantasy quotes. The word daddy has become so sexualized that my kids are gonna have to call me bruh some shit. Oh my god. I'm gonna send that one to you.
1 second, just gathering.
Wait, someone actually made like a real life low poly grapes thing out of like cardboard. Like, it's like a it's like an origami thing. Oh my god.
They sure did. Okay, I'm ready.
Alrighty.
Oh, this song is so good.
he's doing that fucking anime shit where he's fucking taking his glasses off. Bagger alert.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay. Oh, wormhole? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Miles. Other man.
God damn. And here I was thinking that these that these were going so smoothly. you must face the full extent of my authority. Oh Jesus. They get oh. I fucking walked into the spikes. Oops. Okay, so the poison is puddles on individuals. The sand is a pushback. The lightning one is massive PB area you want to be like right at the edge of the arena for.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're not at the edge of the arena, even if you're like a slightly bit closer to the center, it will obliterate you.
Okay.
Oh, this is a fun mechanic.
Wait.
So that no, it has to be the opposite. It's saying not healer, not tank, and not DPS.
Yeah.
Wait,
Alright. I will try and resurrect the other tank. Oh fuck. Maybe I should have waited.
Just
Oh.
reset it.
Wait, hold on. I want you
Can you
guys
reset it,
playing?
please? Everyone's dead.
Yeah, just watch this.
I understand the mechanic.
Oh,
It's
it's
just
gonna
gonna-
be
Oh,
like
sure.
a side. Oh no, it's a pushback. Okay.
And there you go, that's all we want to see. Just want to show that
Damn.
the mechanic can be different.
Hesperus got hands.
True, listening to this music a little longer, hell yeah. God, I just break Stevie in. Awesome.
Does it have to be in the corner of this
No.
one?
It does not. Or maybe it does, because I don't know if the electricity gives you a buff or something. It's hard to tell. I haven't tried it, but I'm just assuming.
Okay.
I can't exactly go because the boss is following me. And we have melees. But the center of
So
the
we want to
center
be
of
like
the
right in the.
squares,
Yeah, like I guess.
don't go to that center because it will drowse you. Some centers do give you debuff. So I don't know if the electricity one also gives you a buff or debuff. Oh boy.
Now we just need to pay attention to the ones that he activates.
Yeah. There's usually a specific order.
All right.
If you wanna try going to another corner. Thank you, Kitty. Okay, so it doesn't matter.
Spread.
Thank you, Kitty.
Yes, thanks for confirming that, Kay. Right. And then get close.
Oh, it's so hard to center this mouse.
So I need to go to.
Oh, crap. time frames. Decent enough.
Do you need me to get someone up?
God, I love this song. Oh god.
Alright, I need to intercept. You need to intercept. There we go.
Can someone intercept mine?
Mine.
Can you heal me, and I'll get it. Thank you.
You can get Doom. Oh, how many stacks do you have?
Oh wait, I can only take 3?
You can only take 2 actually. I think you died to the 3rd one.
Oh,
it gives
it's
you
the
the
Doom.
Doom stack.
Ah, okay. Duly noted for
Remember
next time.
Yeah, remember the Doom mechanic for the Librum? It's the same debuff.
Okay, oh god, I have no idea what fire does. It's maybe it's a stack. Oh, it is a stack.
You will stand correctly. I'm impressed. Oh god.
Yeah, we need to get out of the middle.
Bye. I don't want to be here anymore.
Puddles.
This 5-4 Savage is gonna be tense.
Gonna get pushed back.
You can probably undislike that.
Okay.
Push back again.
A long time that oh, that's a tank.
Get to the sword. Get behind the sword. Well, not well, you know. And they're dead. The downstairs fucking jump.
Wait, what the?
That was close.
Oh boy. Thanks for the boost, Kitty. Woo!
Yay! Could be worse.
Oh, extra! Ooh, baby.
A nosferatu has been added. Oh, it's a minion! Oh,
Yeah.
I rolled a fucking 5 on the gauntlets.
Oh god.
I am sagged. Is Nosferatu a common drop, I wonder?
Yes, it will always drop from the looks of it.
Alright.
Twice in a row, so I can only assume. Wasn't like in the Edens like always a drop for the minion?
Hmm.
I think I remember the last one always having a drop. Now the Orchestrium roll is probably rare. Because in the patch notes, there's new Orchestrium rolls, and I can only guess it's from this fight.
This guy's Orchestra roll is gonna be so expensive.
I wonder if it's impossible to search the market board for it though, right? Or not?
But we get a coffin as a mount from this.
That will be funny.
Kitty, I didn't realize you wanted to join Horsefont.
Oh my god.
How dare you? I mean, all of the characters that you simp over are dead now, Kitty, so, you know. Truly, we're all dead. Now you knew him for only like what, the whole of like 10 minutes. Someone is seriously going to make his way out the timer. I got the legs. Now, Themis, we end this here. Fools, I will not be put in chains. To think that I would fall before one such as you. Perhaps I should have treated you as more than a mere nuisance. Despite your victory, you shall never have the knowledge you seek. The secrets of my transformation, the secrets of my deception, they shall return to the star with me. You are wasting your breath, Hesperus. We have the upper hand now. Surely you can see that. Yes, my repertoire is not exhausted yet. However, although I have failed, my end shall be on my terms. I remain loyal to the very last. Come what may, I die with dignity. How did your ambition lead you so astray, Hesperus? You were better than that. Your star shone more brightly than any other in Pandemonium. You had Lahabrea's respect, his trust. What more did you seek? That you would forsake all that and sully your legacy besides? He became so blinded by his own desires that he lost sight of his duty. In the end, he lost everything, and his plans lie in tatters. I fail to see any dignity in that. Even so, I would have liked to know why he chose this path. Hesperus' infatuation with your father was his undoing. Perhaps he was jealous that fate had chosen you and not him to be Lahabrea's son. So terrible did this jealousy become that he sought a verboten power that Lahabrea would be unable to ignore. How does a pursuit for respect warp one's heart so? How does infatuation with one person turn into contempt for everyone else? I've never heard of such a thing. Not as uncommon as you might think. Oh dear. Happens, but it doesn't mean it's right. I see. I admit I cannot but find it vexing, but perhaps that signifies naught but my own capacity for bitterness. I do understand what it is you have a beacon to follow. I do understand what it is to have a beacon to follow in dark times, a person you trust to guide you through, how it is to desperately wish their light would fall upon you again. But we have spent enough time assuming the attentions of the departed. There are the living to consider. We must find the other warders and round up the remaining creations forthwith. Of that, at least, we can be certain. I believe I can be of help in that matter. The influence of Hesperus' magic is fading throughout Asphodelos. Now is the perfect opportunity to seize control of the facilities and restore things to their original state. Seize control? Can you really do that? What? What is this presence? Anthonios, what lies beyond that threshold? That's the passage which connects Asphodelos to Abyssos. Why? Be on your guard, you two. Now that Asphodelos is free of obstructions, I can more easily sense the disturbances in the lower levels. Something stirs in Abyssos. A warding sigil? How? Let us return to the gates for now. I should like to appraise the situation from there. Needless to say, our investigation is far from over.
Okay, I'm actually gonna have to hop out. I need to get some stuff done.
Alright, thanks for helping us with the run streaks.
Yeah, it was very fun. Also, the runs went amazing, and despite people dying and whatnot, it went really well.
Yeah, well, a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys have fun with the rest of the story.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, take care.
You guys too. Bye.
Although we have defeated Hesperus, it appears we have but scratched the surface of Pandemonium's troubles. My head is still swimming with questions, but could this mean that Hesperus wasn't actually behind this? It is a stark possibility, yes. The root of this crisis may lie somewhere much deeper than even Abyssos. When we first encountered you, you said the memories of your escape were vague, and that your senses were muddled. I believe this was more than the result of a panicked mind. You were made to feel this way by a powerful magical influence. It is possible that this same magic could have poisoned Hesperus' heart, twisting his affection for La Habrea into a burning obsession. Then, in his altered state, he was made an offer of power he could not refuse. Wait, are you suggesting that someone else turned Hesperus into that thing? If so, it stands to reason that they wouldn't stop at him. Indeed, our mysterious mastermind does not lack for subjects for his experiments, for more potential hemithioi. If what you're saying is true, then my colleagues, they're doomed to share the same fate as Hesperus. Not if we have anything to say about it. Do not lose heart yet, Ericthonios. Hesperus challenged us alone, and that tells me that the process of his creation was a long and taxing one. If he was the first Hemethios, then the rest of the warders are likely still alive. However, much as I would like to hasten deeper into Pandemonium, the way forward is sealed off. We must focus our efforts on finding a way through. With the creation still having free reign in Asphodelos, that won't be easy. On the contrary, I yet retain control of these circles, and thus can wield internment magic within their halls at will. The creatures will pose no threat to us. Just like that? Then there's nothing stopping us from returning order to Asphodelos. Just so. I shall require your expertise to keep the peace after the subjects have been returned to their confinement, however. You are Asphodelos' sole remaining warder, after all. Truth be told, I did not expect this investigation to become so involved. Of course, I would like to resolve matters here without resorting to outside help, but... Do you mean to send a report to La Habrea? It is too soon to say. Let us first find a way into Abyssos. It would be best to withhold our judgment until we have ascertained the whereabouts of the other warders, and the identity of the party responsible for their disappearance. Agreed. Even so, if it means saving even a single life within Pandemonium, then I'm not above asking La Habrea for help, should it come to that. Recent discoveries certainly paint Hesperus' actions in a new light. The number of unknown elements in this investigation grows, and we must proceed forward with the utmost caution. To that end, Erichthonios and I shall remain here for the time being. Much as I enjoy your company, I do not believe we shall be needing protection so long as we remain in Asphodelos. You should take this time to rest. Surely you are weary, and there may be more battles ahead of us. Themis' burden may grow heavier in your absence, but he's shown that he's more than capable to bear it. Still, I would help wheresoever I'm able, and all we've achieved so far has been thanks to you two, and I mean to repay the debt I owe. I don't know what use I can be outside of placating the creatures, but I'll find a way. Nonsense, you owe us nothing. It was thanks to your knowledge of the magics which govern this place that we were able to come this far. Elsewise, we would have likely succumbed to the hippocampus's assault. Each of us has arrived at this dire pass by separate paths, but it is only by combining our respective expertise that we will reach the end of it and see Pandemonium saved. Thank you, Themis. Hesperus' words seem to have affected me more than I realize. Together we've come this far, and together we'll reach the end. I have no doubt we will. Even so, let us allow Emil his rest. Besides, you have someone awaiting a report on your progress, yes? I dare say your story will be much more than they ever imagined. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's head back to Claudian then. Welcome, Emil. Back from the past, none worse for the wear, I see. So, what did you find? So there is evil afoot in Pandemonium, an already ominous place, I must say. Mythic beasts and missing warders? Truly, we are fortunate to see you return to us in one piece. It appears the voice Emil heard from the crystal spoke the truth. As for who left it behind, and why, those are yet questions to be answered. Indeed, it could be someone who lived among the ancients, or it could be someone trying to avert a tragedy from the future. Much remains shrouded in mystery. Yet ilm by ilm, we shall unveil that mystery, with the help of Emil, of course. By his actions was the fabric of the past reshaped, yet he returns to the same present he left. Which can only mean one thing, that his intervention in Pandemonium's crisis is but one of the countless building blocks of history upon which our present has been built. There is no telling what consequences would arise if we stopped pursuing this matter now. Whatever plot is unraveling within Pandemonium, we must not let it reach its conclusion. If one of those creatures should escape, what ripples would carry forth to the future? They might wreak havoc upon the world of the ancients, and their despair would leave an indelible mark upon history's pages. That despair would only feed the terrible beasts that arose during the final days. The first final days already had a drastic effect on the aeons that followed. If the scars of it left were made even deeper, then we risk losing our present entirely. Whatever the cost, our connection with the future of Elpis must be preserved. I know I have asked much of you already, but can I count on you to continue your work in Pandemonium? I mean, of course. Your tireless efforts are much appreciated. If there is aught we can do to ease your burden, you need only say the word. Speaking of which, might you return the crystal into our keeping? While we cannot accompany you to the past, perhaps something can be gained by researching it further. Ah, it shines just as splendidly as the day we met. We shall begin work right away, but I cannot promise any meaningful results for some time, and as matters in Elpis seem to be in a similar state, I must ask that you rest. But before that, allow me to make an introduction. As our research moves into its critical stage, I found it only suitable to recruit another assistant. Maylene is an expert in armaments from throughout history, be they from the far-flung past or made in the most modern forges. Should you find aught of interest in your adventures, bring it here and she will be glad to offer her services. We know researchers in numerous fields that would love to get their hands on artifacts from bygone eras, and would give you goods in return that should aid you in your trials ahead. Furthermore, if you ever wish to peruse the records of events you have reported here, Nimgigi has been taking faithful and thorough notes. She is at your complete disposal. I sense that we have embarked upon something monumental, something that will dwarf all else I have accomplished in my many years of research. I can think of no greater honour, nor reassurance, than to have your capable assistance in this endeavour. If there is anything to be found that will contribute to your success, we shall find it. We shall not rest until we have unlocked the mysteries of this crystal, and you will be the first to know when we do. Why does everyone you like die in this game? I have no idea, Katie. Right, I'm gonna grab a ring of casting. Yeah, it's four.
2 for the head, so.
Yeah, four for the body and legs, 2 for head, arms, and feet, and 1 for yeah. And you need 7 for the tombstone to get the
I would rather farm Heidelin. I don't think the savages are available yet. I think they become available later.
Yeah, the savages and the weekly limits will become available 2 weeks from now, so it's going to be like very early January. And the doing the 7 of those, I'm pretty sure the item level that you'll get from getting 7 unsung blades of Asphodelos will be 590. Because that's what the trend is that especially from back in Shadowbringers, was that the weekly tombstone gear was 10 item levels above the first raid wings normal mode gear. Going to extract that materia. Oh, I got a Savage Might 10 from it. Okay, and then retrieve. It broke. Sad. Would you like to do anything else today, hun?
Broke. Hey, managed to save one. Now for
Nice.
the ring. On that ring. Here we are. First extract. Piety. No. Trick materia.
Still have time to farm for weapons and mounts.
Nice. Managed to save 2 materials.
Nice.
Wait, what's the ring? Oh, here. Limbo ring. Here.
I find it interesting. It's like everything we do in Elpis is just like we must have done it when we were there in order for this timeline to be what it is.
Distal tombstone.
Yeah, that's gonna be the token you need alongside like 1,000 of the weekly locked tomes to get the weapon.
Should have the weapon.
Yeah, it will be in Radzahan, but it's not going to be available yet. It's not going to be available yet because the weekly locked tomes haven't been added yet. They'll get added when the Savage gets puts in. So, do you want to do anything else?
Not really.
You call it have a break for today?
Yes, I don't know. I want to do Hydralin Extreme next, but I might do that with a party finder. I've already watched enough guides to know how to do the fight.
Okay. Well, in that case then, I'm probably going to, like, maybe do a couple of roulets and then, you know.
Alright.
But you're stopping for now.
I can... Oh shit, you don't want to come here. I need to get to a Melder first. Well, I can do something here. I can go see and buy a materia.
Wait. When did Cass become a Hrothgar?
Like 2 days ago? Oh shit. They're expensive again. Nobody sells just one. I have a antelope cluster that I'm just gonna use. So I'm gonna go to Razahar.
Oh, Alliance Raids has healer as the adventurer in need. Maybe I should go into that as my white mage.
I'm not doing that though.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I can just leave the party.
Okay, if you're wanting to do that first, then I think I'm gonna stop playing for today.
Yeah, well, you said you were gonna stop anyway, so that's fine.
No, I said I could join you with the roulettes.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, I can... Do you want to do, like, leveling or expert or something?
Expert.
Okay. I need to give, Streaks the
I
boot.
just need to get the material melded.
He says that he can do melding for you.
I'm already here in lots of time.
Maybe tomorrow I'll start going through the role quests. But story-wise, overall, I think so far Pandemonium probably is the least. It doesn't have much going on right now, I guess. Hopefully that as it gets, it'll get more interesting as we go further along with the storyline. But yeah. It's short and simple. You skipped Shadowbringers 1.
I'm ready.
Okay. Are you going to join us for Expert Roulette, Kitty? That looks like a yes to me. Oh wait, Wondrous Tales. Gonna go grab my Wondrous Tales real quick. Do you have yours, hun?
No.
Let's see what I got this week.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey. So, Barrick, how was the end of Endwalker?
It was very good. I enjoyed it quite a lot.
Did you cry?
I cried at, I would say I cried, like full on ugly cried 3 times throughout the story, and then I teared up. I didn't count the number of times, but it was a lot. But I'm allowed to say spoilers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I full on ugly cried the hardest at Urian J reuniting with Minbreda's parents. When Minbreda's mom went to hug him, I fell apart. Ugh. And then the walk up to the walk with the twins, where they're talking about your journey together, and the full lyrics of the Ultimate Thule theme kick in. I started crying, and then their sacrifice got me again.
Yeah,
So I was a weepy boy for a large portion of that final stretch.
Yeah, there was a lot of gut punches there. The Moonbreeder's parents bit was probably the bit that was most emotionally compromising for me. I felt like I had to maintain my composure in order to like keep reading out the dialogues, but that bit got me to pretty badly.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna cue us in for experts now. We've just done the normal raids, so we're clear of any spoilers in relation to that at the moment.
Yeah, I'm unlocking I'm unlocking the first one now, but I guess my gear level isn't high enough to actually do them yet. 565 or above, I believe, is what you need. I think I'm at 550.
Yeah, you're gonna need to get a bunch of the tombstone gear.
Yeah, I also just unlocked the 2 just dungeons. So
Have you done your first run of them yet?
no, not yet.
I should be able to join in for that. I mean, I've not got much else going on at the moment. Well, if you're up for it, we'll join you for those after we're done with our expert roulette.
Sure. Oh, I was just very thoroughly in love with how they treated Emmett Selk just the whole time. It was really nice. He was, I think, pretty obviously the best part of Shadowbringers, and it was really nice to get to see how he should be. Like he didn't deserve to have to go through all of that pain. None of it should have happened, and we could see, like, had he not gone through thousands of years of mourning and grief, then he's generally just a pretty cool, if still very sassy dude.
Yeah, I fucking love the bit where it's honestly, I think someone on Shen's stream the other day was asking what is your favorite, like, Endwalker specific character, and honestly, I agree where most people were saying Hythlodaeus.
Oh yeah, Hythlodaeus is, like, just a delight.
Yeah.
Just generally very nice dude, but compliments Emmett Selk so well.
Yeah, definitely. It was it made me very happy to actually get to meet that character that was kind of mysterious, like a mysterious helper in Shadowbringers. Well, his shade at least. Does that make it doesn't really count as him being non-exclusive if it wasn't actually him that we met in Shadowbringers. It was like a memory of him. Oh, there's something I'm going to have to show on stream after we're done with this that I've just got reminded of. Speaking of the ancients, because you know that it's them that you use in the trust system for that dungeon.
Yeah.
Are you in a dungeon at the moment, Barrett?
No.
Open the trust system, go to the scenario mode, and then rapidly add and remove Vinat from your party.
I'm in a cutscene, so I'll finish that in a little bit.
I've made Kitty curious. Wait, what?
We're not stacking.
Oh, fuck. I thought I was close enough for that. Sorry.
Teranu, this is the most childish thing you've ever shown me.
Hey, it's no more childish than constantly spamming Fankrin and going my turn over and over again. If you have the NPC parties from Shadowbringers to Tissus, they have their own dialogues for the bosses. Interesting. Technically, it's like they're not canon, because it's like there's no way they could actually have been there, but still interesting. Oop. Oh, the other day I made a mistake and I accidentally cast sleep on the big pull as the tank was moving to the next group, so they were all like slept behind behind us, and I had to like cast an AoE to break the sleep. I don't think anyone noticed though.
You can get the AI as a minion? That's so cute.
Oh fuck, I messed up. Oh well. Time to show the thing that I was talking about. So, duty, trust, scenario. Okay, here you go.
Tum, 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 tum. Let us be off.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna do the normal way, the other, not the normal ways, the dungeons with Barrack.
That would be nice.
What is it, Kitty? What are you? What do you mean?
Have you had your fill of cum, Teranu?
One sec. I wanted to grab something from the candy bag. Do you have any preference over the one you want to do first, Barrack?
No. Either one is fine.
Hi then. Ruby EX on your Wondrous Tales?
Just gonna start right away with a gigantic bop. My brain is confused.
Yeah? I said it the first time that I played this, but this dungeon reminds me of like, there's like a scene in an 80s film called Labyrinth.
You're dying really fast.
It's a good thing he can, yeah, the David Bowie one. I swear, with all the self-healing that warrior has now, it honestly feels like they're fucking unkillable.
Don't worry. I promise I can find a way to still die.
That's what you get for typing while fighting, Kitty.
Sometimes you just accidentally hit the enter key.
Thank God I'm critting all of those. Look at the sides. And also look at your debuffs.
Oh, okay. Ooh, that startled me.
My prediction for the next expansion for Red Mage. They get a 4th finisher to their sequence.
It's a big cheese. Okay.
Okay. I'm still going to be up for doing more of the like dungeons and stuff for Barrack to get like his other one done. But I'm going to end the stream here. I have some videos that I've been trying to upload, but I have them on like a bandwidth limiter so that it wouldn't affect the stream. But I'm going to have to take the limit off in order for them to finish before I go to bed. So I'm going to end the stream here.
Okay.
So going back to the FC house, so yeah, so if you're still up for doing stuff, Kitty, doing the other runs and stuff, we can keep going. But thanks everyone for watching the stream, and I will see you again on the next one, which will be Friday. And Christmas Eve stream. Well, until then, take care everyone. See you later.
Happy